Hey, you guys. Long time no see. Know it's been a while. Forgive me. I'm new to this whole making videos on YouTube. So sorry that my timing is not what I say my timing is going to be. I apologize. Also, sorry for those who have wrote comments and then realized that I respond back to them a little late. Again, I'm still getting used to doing this whole YouTube thing. So sorry. But I am finally out on my own. This is my second week running around doing my own thing. Again, I am an RSA, so I fill in where there are openings where they need people to fill in, whether it's vacation, sick time, just a route being open, period. The position that I'm in now is, well, what I'm running now is called a co-lead. So basically what that is I run two different routes. I'm the middle person. Saturday, no. It's funny that I can't think about it without looking at the actual calendar. So Sunday, Monday, I run one route. Tuesday, I just merchandise store, so I don't really run a route. I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, I run another route. To be honest with you all, it has not been bad. Best thing I can tell you to do is just, you're going to have those first time jitters. You're going to be nervous when you actually have the thought of getting out there on your own. I feel like that's natural. But it's not that bad. The tips and advice that I can give you is, as soon as you get to the store, just walk around, make sure you know all the different spots where Frito has their product. What you will learn if you do get the position, or if you're in the process of training, is that the bigger stores, like your bigger Krogers, your Walmarts and stuff, there are multiple places where chips are. It's not just the main chip aisle. That's the biggest thing for me that I had to get in the habit of, is before I even start working the carts of products coming in, just walk in the store so I can kind of take note of what all is in the store, where what is. So what I would do, I've done both. So when I go into a store, I'll either take pictures of like the front of the store, take pictures of the end of the aisle, so like what they call end caps. Just take pictures so that I have a visual of what chips I need in certain spots and where those spots are. Or if you have an iPhone, go to your notes, or either I'll just type it out. So that way I'll do like, go to Notepad, put front end, put what chips is there, and then as I fill them, you're able to do like little bullet points. I'll check it off as I fill it so that I know, okay, I don't need that no more. It just keeps you organized and on track, so that way you're not going back and forth like, oh, I don't remember if this was on that rack. Oh, I don't remember if this was on that table. Start at a good time. The routes that I have ran, the drivers have been pretty good with leaving notes, what time to start. They'll text me typically, this is the time that you need to start. This is the time that you need to be at this store. Once you get to your second store, do this. I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but I've gotten lucky to where I've had something to go off on, so I haven't been going into a route blind. Once I transition from training into being out on my own, they have you do something called a half day solo, whole day solo, then you do your certification. Just to kind of elaborate on what that was, the half day is where you just do half of the day by yourself. You go in, you start your day as if you're on your own, just so you can get a real feel of how it is to be by yourself. You do that one day, then maybe there's like another week of training in between, and then you do your full day solo, which is kind of self-explanatory. You do the whole day by yourself, where you get the whole feel of what it's like to run the route by yourself. And then certification, all that is a manager riding with you the whole day, giving you tips, advice, watching you do the job. If there's anything that you can do different, obviously telling you at that time. But then by the end of it, being able to let you know, okay, I watched you do the job. I know you can do the job. You're good to go now to be on your own. Nothing special. That's all it is them just standing there watching you. It's annoying, but just think of it as this is the one day that I have to do this, because any other day you're out on your own doing your own thing, which is what I love about the job the most. I was actually a FedEx driver for 5 years, and that's probably one of the best things about having a job like this is you on your own. You don't have nobody over your shoulder watching you every 5 minutes, and it just, you know, having that little bit of freedom definitely makes a difference. As far as the trucks go, if you never have driven a bigger truck, they definitely will, you'll get trained on that. It's not like an actual class, but the person that you're training with will let you drive around like an empty parking lot to get comfortable with it. That wasn't something that I had an issue with, again, just because prior to Frito, I worked at FedEx, so I had experience driving larger trucks. But at the end of the day, they're all the same. You just get used to the size of it. It's not anything, you know, huge, but it's my opinion. As of right now, my body has starting to finally get used to waking up so early in the morning, and going to sleep kind of earlier in the day, which kind of sucks. But at the same token, I get off. Typically, I'm home by like 11-ish. And that's with me going in at like between 2 and 3. I have had late days to where I didn't get home till 1 or 2, but that's typically when things just hit the fan the day before, and then it kind of fell on me. So expect those days. Expect you have your slow days and your long days just like at any other job. Expect there to be BS just like any other job. And when I say BS, I'm not talking about, you know, managers, you know, micromanaging and being all in your face. I'm talking about store managers coming up to you, not even maybe about you personally, but just talking about the person whose route that you may be running or something like that, and how shelves may not be stocked or this may not be right, and it really not being your fault. Just shake it off, say okay, keep it going. Don't let that 2-3 minute interaction ruin your day. But so far so good. I am still here at Frito. It's my off day today, but I'm still employed there. It's been good. I think there was a couple of days that they had lunch for us when you got back to the DC. I know just yesterday they had everybody pick out a pair of Ray-Ban glasses just as like a employee appreciation. So far so good. I know another thing that I've seen is people ask me about pay. I'm going to be completely honest. Pay is something that even when you ask people that have been there for years, it's something that is really weird to explain. I'm not even going to try to explain it because it's really confusing. I just know that there's your base pay, hours worked, and then you get a true up bonus based on how your sales went at week 4. That's all I can tell you. I don't know how to explain it any more than that. If somebody watches this video and they've been with the company for a while, if you can elaborate in the comments, it would be greatly appreciated for the viewers and myself, because it's very confusing. I don't know why or who approved that confusing way of pay. I feel like it could be a lot more simpler, but I mean, you know how it is in corporate America. They don't want to do things that make sense or make things simple. So it is what it is. But again, I'm still here. Things have been going good. If you have any jitters, just let the jitters be the jitters and keep moving. It's not that bad. If you have your first day where you're doing it by yourself, just take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. And just like my trainer and manager told me, there's nothing that can be messed. There's nothing that you can do that we can't fix. It might be a hard fix, or it might be a fix that may take a couple days, but you're going to make mistakes. The mistake that you made has more than likely almost positive been made before. So, like, you're not about to go out there and do something new that ain't nobody already did. So, you know, with that advice, it helped me, which I know it sounds crazy because I don't go out wanting to, you know, make mistakes. But just go out there, do what you know what to do. And if you don't know what to do, I'm sure you got some contacts to ask questions. But other than that, I will keep you all posted on how things continue to go for me. Thank you all for viewing my videos. I hope this helps somebody. But for anybody who's got the job or interviewing or going through the process, it is a really good company. Don't be nervous. They'll take care of you. You'll ask the questions that you need to ask. And welcome to freedom.